Hello everyone and welcome to another tutorial on Software Inc. And I hope you guys enjoyed the last one, but on this one I'll go back again to making software, and this time is how to make good software. So if you're looking into improving the quality of your software or making it so that you can sell more, this is the video for you. But before we get into that, please don't forget to subscribe my channel so you can see more tutorials like that, and also my Let's Play series on a number of different games. So if you want to build a software, you have two ways to approach that. If you have a software like I do here, one of the things you could do is open your release and make a sequel, so you don't start it from scratch. It's much faster. You get bonus speed for items that you've done before. And if you have a framework as well, you can use that framework, and this will boost your development even further. As you can see, we are up to 25.8%. But if you want to start from scratch, you don't have anything, and you want to do a new software, this is what you have to do. Click on the develop software. This will open up the design documents, as you can see here. Then you want to select what you will build. We might select enough software in there, and then the category will be default, and it's alright. Then you move into the advanced mode, and then we'll start looking into new frameworks. So here you can actually use an existing framework or new framework, and that's why I always tell people to do their own frameworks. So this will help you in two different ways. One, having your own framework, you can also sell that to companies, and this is another way of revenue that you have. And also, if you are doing a sequel, then you can use that framework and speed up your development process, as I mentioned before. So on this case, we are doing a new software, and you could also select an existing framework from another company. As you can see here, they have some recent ones actually. These will help you speed up those items, but then you have to pay for royalty. I actually already did one software in this account, so that's why it's showing me a framework here from my own company, as you can see, Banana Company, and it's not charging for any framework. But in any case, I think for this time around, we can choose a new framework, and then we now have to think on what we actually have to do with the software, what features we will have. And the best way to do it is actually take a look at your expected interest and figure out what are the options that will give more interest from the markets that you are trying to sell your product. So as you can see, different options will give different boosts into the expected interest. And what you want to do is make sure that you have this option as high as possible, and you can do it as fast as possible with the minimum amount of people as possible as well. So it's pretty simple, but you have to play around with that and make sure that you can do it before you actually commit. And that maybe if you have the money, you can just hire more people to join the team and finish the software. That's not usually a big deal. If you want, you can change the price. I always recommend lowering down the price. It's good, makes people more interested in what you're doing. Operating system, just go with the latest releases that you have. So these three, which is already selected over there. So you can have a good reach in the market, in this case 1.6 million people. And you need to use a 2D editor for this because you're using an interface. So you can select something in here. If you do a 2D editor, you can also pick that up. We can use the newest one in here or something that has the most active users. For this you pay a license for that, so just keep that in mind. But I use this one because this is the newest one, has the highest technology level, and we want to have a high technology level over there, which we can actually increase a little bit now to the highest possible. So this is another thing that we have to keep in mind. Using these editors or using frameworks, it might get you stuck on some years here for the technology level, and you want to be as close as possible to the current year. So that's your goal. And that's done. So let's press next. And now we try to get a better expected interest here. So I can see that presentation is higher. So moving the needle over there, maybe removing, yeah, I don't think it's gonna change more than that. It's 75. Okay, good enough. I think we have a good expected interest there. So let's go to the next page. We review it and just pay attention. We are doing this for 2 years and it expects us to have 3 designers, programmers, and artists, but we just have 1 person. And that's how I'll keep it. As we don't have a big team, I'm asking a publisher to do marketing and printing. We are paying royalties at the beginning. It's all right. It tells me that I have 2 years to do that. So it's not a year and a half. So let's do it. And let's develop. Oh, I haven't picked up a name for that. I'm sorry, I forgot the name. Open document, sounds good. Let's go. No worries, our team is small, but who cares? And here we go, let's increase priority for that, decrease for this one. And we should be good to go. Now, what would be good in here is that I had more people in this team, so I'll probably hire someone else. And we need to add a few things here for them. So I won't add too much, I'll just add like some water and maybe some food as well. I think it's the mini fridge that I want here. Canteen, vending machine, where is the mini fridge? This one, good. So I can move this a little bit there, so, and we can hire someone as well. I will quickly hire someone as this is not really the goal here for us. I won't go through everything I'm doing here, but oh, this one is good. Let's get him. Good. We should be up for success now. I'll probably call some cleaning, IT support, and maintenance, just so, you know, keep everything neat. And what I want to do here now is that you pay attention to this. So we have to do iterations. So I would recommend you to do at least 2 iterations on any software you do. Better yet, if you can, if you have the time, 3. And if you're doing marketing and printing by yourself, then by all means do the 4 iterations. Why I say that is because the more you do here, the faster you develop, the less bugs you have, the better quality your software will be. So just keep that in mind. This is a good thing and one of the main things to actually get your software there. Make sure that you can develop a very good quality software. So that's your goal there. And we are doing well at the moment. We are almost done with 2 iterations. We are in September. We have a year to go. So should be all right. I think I'll do the 3 iterations because this should be better. And this is going fast as well, so why not, right? There you go, 1 more month, and I don't know if we'll finish today, but probably tomorrow. I just don't want to hire anyone else. And here we go. Today is the day. If we don't finish it, I'll probably move up to the development anyway, so we don't waste too much time. But as we are really close, I think I'll wait if we can't finish it. Yeah, I'll just wait. That's all right. So finish that. And now we are in the beta phase, in the alpha phase, where we are actually developing the software. We're building a follower here, which is why we are paying the external company to do this. So they are doing like release, they're doing publishing a news release as well, doing a build release, just so we get the hype up for the software and we can actually start getting people to be interested in what we're doing and what we're developing. So I think we're doing a good job here. Something else that I always tell people to do is to do a review on their software. And why is that? You need to know, for example, art here is terrible. I know if I do a review, this will be the worst score that I'll have. And I need to improve that, but I don't have anyone that do art in my team. So I won't be able to do that. But doing this, you see exactly where you have to improve. So overall score 5.3, not too many bugs. Art is just 1.1, but code is 9.6. So yeah, that's something we need to improve. We can do that in 2 ways. One of the ways is hiring an extra person, which is probably how I'm gonna do it. Or we can fire this person and hire another one. 2 ways of doing that. But let's hire someone else. I don't like to fire people. So let's quickly go to Art, 2D, find someone suitable for our team. And we have someone that can do this one, can do some programming as well and design, which is always good. Let's hire this person and we're good to go. Just keep an eye on the state of your machinery. So I need to call all that. So we can bump that up to 100 and they start developing faster as well. So let's go to the next day. We are getting close to our release dates, which is alright, but art now should be much better. I can do another review here and probably take a look at how this is looking now. So a few bugs, so it's good if we iterate. Iterating on the software, it will reduce the bugs and it will improve quality overall. So that's something you want to do from 2 to 3 times along the development process. At the beginning, just 1 time is more than enough for you. But when you have a big team, when you have a lot of people working on it, then definitely do at least 3 times in smaller softwares and around 5 times to bigger softwares like games and operating systems. This will help you deliver a much higher quality software at the end of the day. So we are in July, we have 1 month to finish this. Still like not the best software ever, especially because I didn't have everyone in the team at the beginning. But as all first release, this is alright, this is expected. You don't need all. I have 95.4% on code there. This is more than enough for me. And I'll just wait a second and then I'll release this at the end of the day, right now. And good, we finished that. So if we take a look at our latest release here, so quality is good. It's not amazing, it's not outstanding, it's not great, it's good. So it's alright, it's the first version of the software. And what you want to aim for is good and great, and the better, like the higher quality, the better. But if you're not recognized yet in the market for that specific software, then it won't get you far if you have like an outstanding quality software. As you can see, we made $478,000 just on the first month on this software, and that's what you want. And before I forget, one of the first things you want to do here to make this good and keep selling is porting this to any new operating system. As we have one here, it gives us a reach of more than 500,000 people, more than we already have. So always do that, never forget that, because this means that you can keep developing, you can keep improving, you get more people, you get more recognized, you get more money, and you can grow your team, you can improve everything, and so on and so on and so on. So from here on, what I would suggest is that you actually go into your release and you make a sequel and slowly start adding features, adding more time on this, and improving the iterations, the reviews, and the time you spend developing the actual software, so you can actually develop it higher and higher quality over time. So just keep that in mind, make sure you do it. This is all you have to do, just make sure everyone's happy, all your machinery is working. So keep an eye on the state of things, make sure that you support the software, make sure that you have enough people work on it, that you do those initial design iterations, and that you do the reviews as well, and you'll be fine. That's how you make good software. As you do it, you'll be able to improve slowly on what you're doing, and the bigger the team, the faster you go, the better quality you have as well. So I hope you guys enjoy it. If you like this video, please hit that like button. Leave me a message in the comments below telling me if you do things differently or if I missed anything. But this is the way I roll, this is the way I do things. This has been working for me so far in the medium or hard difficulty. So I think this is a good starting point if you don't know what to do yet. So thanks again, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.